Okay, now it should be working. Yes. Okay. Somehow the settings have got mixed up again, but you guys should be already used to that. I'm sorry for that once again, but such is life. Actually, now perhaps it was actually for the best because the neighbor just finished drilling some really important holes upstairs. So hopefully he is done and we can start the stream. So good morning, afternoon, evening. Welcome to another community stream. Now here with ulther, here to avenge perhaps a little bit the Sunday stream with Sapphire. I heard that you guys were giving her a hard time. And today I have some pretty uh, strong but definitely not unbeatable armies. All of these have been beaten um while I was testing them on ranked. Uh, the sound should be working. Can you confirm that the sound is working? At least to me, it seems okay. Yeah, it is on. Right. Yeah, I don't know. For some reason, it just keeps on forgetting the uh, that the microphone exists, and basically I had to restart the software, and then it was gone again. But such is life. All right. But first, before we get into the today's armies, I would like to talk a little bit about the upcoming patch, about the new season, a little bit about the powers. Of course, some of the powers, and we can actually take a look. Actually, no, there's going to be a lot of powers which kind of look like something, but actually they're just placeholders. So I'm not going to show you the power screen. But basically, of course, the attack power and the defense power will get upgraded. And let's me bring up the uh, oh, the drilling is starting on the upstairs. I'm not sure if you guys can hear that, but slowly but surely it is definitely increasing in volume and awesomeness to the ear drums. Uh, right. So the out of the offensive power stones, the damage one is getting upgraded to level 2, rank 2. Uh, Strike 1 is still going to be the same as in the current season. The new Power Stone that is going to come back, or actually it's sort of old new Power Stone, one could say. Freeze is making a comeback, so soon you will be able to make your favorite units freeze an opponent, and it's going to be 15% chance on attack to freeze target for 2 seconds. And of course, you do need to remember that while the target is frozen, it also takes 50% more damage. So if you have hang on, I'll just mod up Sapphire over here. Add moderator. There we go. Uh, so obviously, it will be great, and all sorts of combos where you can freeze the unit first and then keep on smacking him with or them with all sorts of cool things. Uh, Also, Crucible can say something in the chat, so I can mod you from there. Uh, we will talk about the RDs very soon. I will go also some of the changes that are coming to some of the balance changes that are coming, but now we'll concentrate on the new season powers. And Crucible said something that is great, and let's moderate him as well. Our brilliant, wonderful new support. Always love the guys and girls that love playing support. Uh, Another power that is getting an upgrade is Protection 2. The rank 2 of Protection reduces all incoming damage by 15%. Uh, Block 1 is still going to remain the same in the season 2, so nullifies all damage, and it can trigger every 8 seconds, so 8 second cooldown essentially on the ability. A new uh, defensive power stone that is being introduced this season is resist conditions, and it resists effects of all conditions by 45%. What are the conditions? And conditions are basically everything except stun or knockback. Uh, where is Hello Kitty? Hello Kitty is back there. I'm just sitting sort of in front of it. Uh, the forum is actually still open. I will close the forum once I'm done with all the new season and new update talk. But yeah, so the conditions are freeze, burning, and mind control. So those are going to be and plagued. Those are going to be diminished by 45%. Stun is not a condition, so that will not be affect. That will not be affected. Movement, on the movement, we only have an upgrade to Speed Power Stone, and Speed Power Stone rank 2 uh, will will increase the speed of a unit by 15%. Slow, it will still be available and reduces movement speed by 50%. Aim is getting an upgrade like an aim rank 2 will have 5% chance to deal double damage on a ranged attack. Uh, Reach 1 is still going to be available, and that of course increases the range by 1.5 units. And if you want to think of like what is unit range, so like one unit is about the size of one archer on the field. Ability enhance 1 is still going to be available just as in the current season. And now if we'll go to the balance changes, and these are something that can still be changed, most likely will not, but definitely something that is still possible. And actually the latest changes did come, for example, to some of the balance did come just today. So first of all, Frost Wizard is going to be slightly nerfed, and the attack cooldown will be increased from 2.25 seconds to 2.5 seconds. So he will shoot slightly slower. Uh, Crystal Spire will not be targeting Monster Hunter and will no longer damage airborne crows. So those units obviously are going to become a lot better and more efficient. Uh, then Blessed Bot, it will not heal construct units, so that was a bug, and that is getting fixed. Um, And then, of course, talking about righteous defenders, a lot of people probably have been waiting and expecting us to talk about that. So the maximum buff stacks will be decreased from 50 to 40, so they will be um, getting a lot less beefy and buffier. So, and that's by fifth. Attack potency per stack will be decreased as well from 5% to 2.5%, so they will do even less damage than they do currently. But on the other hand, the maximum health per stack will be increased from 10 to 12.5%. Uh, so they will be still a very beefy unit when they start dying, but they won't be uh, as also as good in the offense. So there will be better tanks, or there will be still good tanks, but won't be as choppy. Uh, the attack speed, no, it's well, I mean buff potency per attack. I mean uh, attack potency buff per stack is decreased, so the attack speed is probably the same. But we will see. Someone have hacks for this game, and they get banned for this, of course. And hello everybody who is saying hi. Nice to see you all, guys. So also the other unit that we are changing and quite a lot of fixing is Giant Toad. So health per level is increased from 65 to 75. So it was already a pretty good tank, but it will be an even better tank. Uh, self heal per consumed unit increased from 20 to 25% of maximum health. And also tongue no longer will stick to heavy targets. So basically, if it can't pull the target, it won't just sit there with its tongue glued like it's a kid on a slide for the first time. So that's pretty good. And actually, hopefully, then I can use the giant toads on the stream as well. I mean, I did use them last. I did show them off last week, but not this week. They're not present. Um, Consumption time decreased from 2 to 1.5 seconds, so they can actually eat a lot faster. The type of units that they can eat, or the weight of the unit that they can eat. Tongue attack on non-consumable targets decreased from 2 seconds to 0.75 seconds. So it will still target the units that it can't drag, but it will sort of spank them with its tongue a lot faster than it would otherwise. So, or um, as faster than it used to, or than it does now. Uh, Also, power reach now also affects tongue attack range, so it can have a very long tongue and grab those pesky, uh, tasty morsels with its tongue from very far away. Um, and that's it for Giant Toad. And on the Power Stone fixes, also power aim also affects healing potency. So for example, um, Valkyr, you could give aim to her, and then sometimes she would sort of double heal with a surge. Or for example, Druid. Martin Gamer, can you make an option for add friends and battle together? If you would read the roadmap, you would know that we are already adding a feature, or the feature is being worked on, that will allow you to challenge your clan mates. We don't plan to have challenge a friend feature right now, but definitely, definitely going to have challenge a clan mate instead. Um, And also, last but not least, there was a issue with people either not receiving or receiving wrongly the rank 1 title, and that will be fixed, and those who should have the title will have it, and who shouldn't will not have it. Um, all right, so that's pretty much it for the next season for now. And now I could close the registration form. We have a nice 123 people registered for Fight Night. And let's see, whom do we have? And um, as I said in the announcement chat for the stream, I wanted to make crazier armies, and we're also going to try this new system that we've just developed during the chat as well, where uh, I will try to to fight against 10 opponents, and then I would switch the army so people have time to try to think of counters. And also, these armies are now very tough, not because they are brilliantly crafted for ranked play, because obviously these are very gimmicky builds, but they do present challenges and they are beatable. All of them have been beaten, but definitely they will be very hard to beat for some current ranked cookie cutter builds. So I'm going to first grab all the 13s and 14s, and then let's see how much time do we have for lower. Maybe I should take the 12 as well. I will take everything from rank 12 to. I'll go with 13 to 14, I think. Hmm. What do you guys think? Will 12 rank 12 players be able to handle this? I mean, I think it's more about positioning in the end, so maybe rank 12 should be okay as well. And then we might actually have the time and ability to. Well, I can always add rank 12s. I'll start with 13 to 14, and then we'll see how it goes. Can already see some troll answers, I would guess, but that's all right. Let's make the fighting list that I can put into the system. Mm, there we go. The army looks creepy, yeah. Yeah, it's I will show and I'll talk about it in a second. Just give me a second, guys. I will tell about the first army. Just need to check what's my tag so I can find myself. And then I will also, now that it's 10 matches, I will also try to keep track. So I'll open this in a different window somewhere. Where can I open it? Well, I can just open one here, and we will have what would be a good name for this? Uh, I would call this hearts and minds because definitely the assassins goes for the heart, and then we have the mind corruptor. So hearts and minds, yes. Uh, community and ulther, and let's see who who is going to and how. So what do we have here? Over here we have two rank 15 uh, mushroom mushroom patches. Author, did you check some of the stories we have posted? We have been reading that, and actually about the stories, I was thinking of reading them, like maybe with some sound effects, but making like a proper audio book out of that stuff. So absolutely, the stories are super awesome. Then, what do we have here? Oh, we have a lot more of this stuff. So these are a little bit more pumped up and increased and beefed up mind corruptors. I did say in the Discord that I haven't given the army that is in the name of Zeo, sort of Zeo's horde. That one has this season's powers, but this one definitely breaks the rule and has absolutely crazy stuff. And of course, originally I just wanted to have two mind corruptors and a lot of shrooms, but then you just automatically die to all the undead. So I added the assassins, and assassins they have block, and then they just hit for a lot of damage. And uh, if I would look at the people who signed up, there is a whole bunch which are coming up, and Compot is first. So hopefully Compot is already changing and coming up with, and actually now saving the new build. But let's see, how does this go? Compot with the quite standard sort of army, I suppose, designed to push and destroy uh, larger hordes of righteous defenders. But now, when you just meet against a lot of damage, um, uh, that comes up front, and then of course when you have units which are, and by the way, next one is near was ne. Um, so yeah, that is definitely one for me. Then they do plenty of damage. Oh, I compot of course some gems, and Nia was somebody who obviously signed up with a wrong uh, well with the wrong, well, I mean he was, Somebody is just I think trying to sign up with their account and just keeps misspelling it. Uh, Help Memento Mori is next. I think yeah. Actually, a couple of weeks ago, uh, I suppose we played, and let's see how does it go this time around. The assassins. Yep. And yep. Memento Mori. Berv is next. And to be fair, this against the rank 14 armies, I was performing at about 60% win rate only. Berv doing a lot better actually. The assassins are getting poisoned, and that was far better. But definitely not enough to secure the win. So that is, hang on, how many victories? That's one, two, three, four. Four for me. I just gotta keep on trying, keep the track of this. Denise, yeah, 16 is maximum. Uh, then we go to MK Assassin. And MK Assassin, oh, I managed to grab his wagon. The wagon did. Did I get the wagon? Yeah, I did get the wagon. I did manage to get the wagon. 50 gems, and there we go. Sean Pelle. Ooh, that is a lot of going going back and forth. Yeah, definitely this is perhaps a bit, would have been a bit too bad for rank 12. Uh, but then again, uh, actually, for the next time, I do want to keep on making hard stuff, but maybe I should post them a little bit ahead of time, and people would have time to prepare for it. But this is six victory. Bruvade. There we go. And that was seventh. If I win all 10, I will nerf something out of it. Uh, so actually, this one looks almost like a loss, but yeah. Mark, I missed the Sunday Fun Day stream. Well, I think that this is a fun stream. Uh, Also, I mean, considering that this is a lot harder, I will perhaps give more rewards if you actually manage to defeat me. I think that this should be the last spin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, this is the 10th person playing and fighting, and that actually looked super good for a second, but then no. Okay, well, that was 10 victories in a row. What else do we have from here? Is it no, we're not going to go there yet. Uh, this this army or this composition is I mean, I thought that the last one was going to be the easiest to beat. But I think that this one will probably be sort of the easiest. This one is Masha and Four Bears. In Russia, you have the classic story of Russia and three. I mean Russia, Masha and three bears. So we have Masha, and then we have three. I mean, well, four bears. They're all quite angry and very 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 tanky. And then we have, of course, the wagons of doom, which hopefully will bring more bears. Also, Zayo, it looks like you're going to be fighting the bears, so and Elshkov and Yugon, Salomir. Actually, I will read out Salomir, Yugon. I can't copy them because it has also the player tags, and I don't want to post that. Ney, Ragrat, Elshkov, Zayo, Storing, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, Volgod, Taimen, Karun, Xitra Q at least are going to be fighting Masha and four bears before we go into the Zayo swarm, and that's not going to be pretty. So Salomir is the first one. Let's see what will the wagons give me. We got one more bear, so we have five bears on the field, uh, and the we're little by little slowly approaching the Salomir's camp and slowly trying to break into it. Uh, I was actually sort of expecting and building this build to face the righteous defenders because I think that brutes are super good at that. I mean, they just sort of push you back and allow for a steady stream of damage. All right, let's go to the next player, and the next player is Mr. Yugon. Um, we have only four bears. We definitely would like to have more bears, but unfortunately, that's all we have. Also, all the bears are a bit sick, but slowly but surely, the push continues. Jasper is going to eat. Have a good meal. Bon appetit. And now we have managed to defeat Yugon, who has been actually quite consistently winning these challenges. Nay Ragrat is next, and uh, I've been playing for a couple of months, and let's see how he will do against the and how many bears we will get. Oh, he's Nayrat is relying on freeze. That might not be the best possible thing to go for, and the right, his defenders just keep on getting pushed back. Yep. You devs have to check the stones that your units have so they don't have the stones that are not currently available. Well, Philippe, usually I do it like that. Today I'm doing it different. Today is supposed to be extra hard fight night. This is the elite packs of Denzis, the grizzled veterans and very overpowered setups. Sometimes you get easy, sometimes you get super hard. But as I said, there will be extra prizes for those who actually manage to beat it. And also, it's going to be 10 fights at a time. So, I mean, 10, yeah, 10 fights in a row. So you definitely have time to perhaps even tweak your build, uh, tweak your build a little. And of course, like it's yeah, it's the the idea is that this is like normally this setup would be just sheer stupidity. So absolutely. Uh, we have now the Elshkov with the double wall and trying to keep the bears at bay, and also Masha. Masha is the biggest bear of them all, being level 15 and driving the mighty metal bear. Is the price for winning higher? Yes, it is, Volgod. Yes, it is. And also, I've lost a bunch with all of these builds to ranked armies. So also, hopefully, Zayo is ready to face the bears. And Storing is next. Volgods, you're third after that. So oh, that was a lot of blocks. Oh, wow. What a horrible luck. What a horrible luck for Zayo. So many thorn guards just had to spawn, and just the lonely birds trying to keep things alive. Let's see. Oh, Storing is with I think that Storing has actually a very good chance of fighting this off. Because this definitely does need some sort of massively high damage, and definitely the pylon can provide that. And the only thing that can save me if enough of oh, this is that was so close. That was so close. I will send some. Well, I'll send a little bit of extra, not the full winning prize, just for that performance because that was really really well fought. And Volgod, let's see if Volgod has a better answer. Volgod with taking out Masha immediately, uh, and both of the wagons. And here we actually see a first, I would say, proper. I'm not sure if because I'm not sure if Storing just had that build. I mean, it's actually a very very good viable rank build what Storing was having, but Volgod is definitely doing a special build. Though it seems that yeah, Storing's RD stack was better. But to be honest, I will give a little bit to Volgod for the nice way of dealing with both Mashup and the wagons. And next we have Mr. Timon. Timon has signed up twice. We're going to fight him only once. Uh, Actually, maybe I'll just for the fun fight Timon with the previous army as well, just to see how that would have worked. But he's definitely going to get the gems based on performance of this army. Actually, I really really like Timon's setup as well. And actually, I think that this is going to be a first legit victory. Yep, Timon showed how it's done and gets double the normal rewards. And since he has managed to sign up twice, he won't get extra rewards for this, but we will get to see uh, how the how he would have done against the assassin mind control group, because I think that this one might have been a little bit tougher to beat. And actually, it would have could have been maybe would have been better, easier. Uh, but yeah, Diamond, congratulations. That was super good performance. And Karun, uh, you're the last guy for this army before we will see the horror of Zeo, or what I believe, or like how I see Zeo's horde in my mind. Karun with a nice turn on the both of the wagons. So actually he has now a nice round on the uh, brutes that I have, and also having level 15 brutes also on his side, even though they're not as beefed up, definitely does help, and wins him a nice reward. Congratulations. Volgods, you lost. You didn't win. Uh, Timon won. He did? Okay. I was looking somewhere else. I fixed it, sent you some extra gems. Sorry about that. It's fixed, it's fixed, it's fixed. I believe you. I believe you. Anyway, the next 10 that we have um, will face I would say, the ultimate horror. But this army has lost, and actually, I think that if it's a properly well put, dedicated defense army, this would win. Uh, I mean, this would win. This has a good chance of losing. But what do we have? First of all, we have a lot of birds. A lot of birds which do a lot of damage. So basically, they hit for 78 times, um well, 78 times 3 on each of the birds. There are 10 birds in each group. Then we have various levels of dogs. Most of them have block, and also they have strikes. Uh, and of course we have, so that we have a little bit more damage, we have the dire wolves to provide with that extra little bit of kick that we need. We have Xitra Q, Ansgar, Mert, Lil Volvo, Psy Smurf, Scythian, Annexes Rex, Izalith, and Jar Jar. Is that 10? 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Jar Jar, yes, is the number 10 player. Right. And as I said, no untamed beasts here. So, and we're facing Citra, and let's see how fast the um dogs and crows, or just generally just animals, essentially, uh, eat bone, flesh, righteous defender, or risen warrior. It doesn't matter. All in all, it is all a nice meal. And let's send some gems. And this army has lost as well. This army has lost the least, I would say, but it definitely is extremely potent and extremely hard army to beat. Uh, the blackness uh, overwhelms Ansgar, and of course, this is an extreme example in the sense of, oh, look at this, look at this. This is actually the most, or the closest attempt, Mr. Mert, with very cool plays over here. And actually, for that, let's add a little bit of extra, because definitely almost managing to defeat the whole of the swarm. Well, Pascal, the comp is alright, but you don't need to have them all at rank 15. And Of course, if you would also use other powerful units, because I'm just using only only the rush units, and also with a bit different of power stones, you can make this sort of army, and there we go, first victory by Little Volvo. Little Volvo, I think that you are a most powerful Volvo of all Volvos. Congratulations, and let's go to the next. Smurf. Yup, let's see how he will do. How will lower ranks defeat your army? I have actually different accounts for lower ranks. This is the mega hard army for super hard triers. Yes, but Smurf just as well. So basically, you just need a little bit more beefiness. And I would say a couple of units which might help, or one unit which might help, but uh, I will not. Maybe after I've played this this group of 10 players. And Zayo, yeah, absolutely. This army could have also had an untamed beast at level like ridiculous level, and then it would be pretty bad. I managed to also draining spirit is something that should work extremely well against me, and I think Scythian realized that, and it definitely doesn't look that great for my army anymore. Scythian, that was beautiful, beautiful victory. Let me send you some gems, and that is 600 because today is double day, the revenge, sapphire revenge. Yes, uh, you gave her a beating, and I'm responding with the beating. But well, if you can defeat me, then you will also reap the rewards. Annexes, I really like the lightning aspect of it, and was a cool attempt at least to beat, but did not work out. But yeah, definitely I have in my mind two units which are absolutely best, or would be great at defeating this composition. I will. Well, actually, now that we have only a couple of people left, I can maybe even start talking about them. And one is Draining Spirit, and actually one of the two of the fights that I've lost were against the Draining Spirits. Uh, Sky, use Beast Ulther Werewolf this time in this comp. No, like this comp is already too powerful. If I would put a Beast in there, either it's not going to do anything, and the rest of the comp will steamroll. And if it's big enough to actually matter, then I'm afraid nothing will beat this comp because this is definitely just ridiculously too strong at the current uh, situation with levels and such for players. Uh, Rex, let's send some gems to Rex. So Draining Spirit is one, and of course then Untamed Beast is another one that uh, would be quite good. Though of course I wouldn't put the Untamed Beast in the front. Uh, Bombs would also perhaps work, but they do need to like sort of go off a little bit later to really have an impact. Izalith was looking pretty decent, but the remaining wolf pack with the dire wolves taking the lead definitely manage to chew through the defenses. Yes. And we have the last of contender out of this bunch for this army, Jar Jar. Mr. Jar Jar, many times a participant, now being eaten alive. Um, the animals just had to see what was inside of the jar, and they absolutely loved it. I eventually increase its max level from 15. We don't have any plans for that, and also apart from, well, my builds, we don't really have. We're not even close to needing to think about that. Uh, right. Then we have uh, the next group of people. We have Eskil, Melon, Haishin, Ravat, Bakecock, Trust Me, Andretta, Daniel, Eraser, and Louise. So those 10 players are going to be going against the Hearts and Minds operation over here. Let's see how people will do, who will manage to crack this puzzle, and who won't. Eskil is the first. Little by little, I'm trying to convert his units. I think that the assassins are also doing quite a lot of damage. And Eskil the White has been defeated. Melon is next. We're continuing with our spree of assassinations. And I mean, how would I would uh, try to beat this build. Mm, I think that Thorn Guards or maybe um, Plague Bearers with some Draining Spirits at the back would be quite good because the assassins don't actually have that many hit points. They do have invisibility, but and they do have block, so they can take one hit, but they can't really uh, fight for very long in that sense. So Haishin is next, looking quite good. Assassins just absolutely stabbing everything to pieces. This seems to be like the hardest army to beat. Ravant, and then Baycock. Baycock. Oh, I do like the frost traps. I absolutely love the frost traps and the thorn guards. Baycock, absolutely great. Also, keeping the mind control completely stunned. And yeah, absolutely deserved victory. Baycock, you're the first one to beat this build. This has been undefeated so far. Uh, so that was 16th match, and 15 people couldn't do. Uh, Buhkai Kok. Well, Sub-Zero, you know how to pronounce it. Pronounce it better, but I just wanted to say that awesome job and well-deserved gems. Let's see how Trust Me will do. Trust Me with the more. Again, I don't like this build against my current build. I guess Trust Me is not on the stream currently because. Oh wait, no! Look at this. The Draining Spirit. Can it? Can he get away? Oh my God! Trust me. I didn't trust you, but I should have trusted you. Oh, this was great. This was an amazing victory. And I was so sure that there is absolutely nothing that can go wrong here. Excellent, excellent counter. Andretta is up next. I think that this one is not going to be as successful just because sheer lack of units on the field. Assassins have absolutely no problems cutting through even the uh, toughest units in no time. Daniel, uh, Daniel plays quite a lot and quite often in these events. Not the first time I see him, and also manages to corner himself in and grind out victory for himself. Eraser, let's see who will erase whom. Definitely my assassins are. Uh, oh, this is a nice bouncy with the razors wagon. But definitely, while it's a nice to play ping pong, but eventually it ends. Scoutboy GT, how to play you on community stream? Watch a lot, but not the best with Discord. Uh, well, you do kind of need to have the Discord, and all you need to do is follow the announcement channel. I do post it to the announcement channel uh, a little bit before the stream, so it appears there. We do want to eventually put this into the game itself, so you would be able to sign up easier, but that is not something that will happen anytime soon. Let's go to Louis. Uh, oh, it was a nice idea with the bomb, but they do have block. Uh, oh, but it was just a little bit bad luck with actually placing because the frost trap would have removed the or does remove the block. But Louis, excellent counter as well. So actually people started creating those counters. Very nice. Also, I've kind of stopped keeping track of my victories, losses, but it was something like now 3-4 losses for uh, 3-4 losses for for the Hearts and Mind army. I got distracted by Max Mortison. Thank you very much. Uh, Glad that you enjoyed the game and hopefully you will stay with us for a long time. Then we have QOO, Skarsgård, Nessa, Wiggy, Birdly, Bird, Olaf, Directed Energy, and Woku. Yeah. And they will be, of course, then fighting the Bear Army. So, as Masha and Bears leap into action, QO is. I'm not sure if I like this setup, but it actually seems to be working pretty okay. It's still holding up quite nicely. The barrier will go up in a second. Uh, Everything converted. No, this is actually a great counter. Wow, very impressive. Triple car. And now we are into slamming the bears. Bear slamming. We managed to get one extra from the wagons. And let's see if it would be possible to actually out DPS this uh, Righteous Defendants Horde, and it looks very, very good actually. Car, with cool 50 gems for participation. Thank you very much. And now we have Skarsgård. And Skarsgård actually won way more than lost. Let's see how well he'll do over here. Double D, hello. And everybody else who just joined the stream. Oh, almost lost my wagons. I might actually lose them now. This nope. I'll just be driving them back and forth. It seems back and forth they go. And end result is a lot of gems once again to Skarsgård friend Nessa. Perhaps a famous. Oh no, was it Nisa? The famous planeswalker. Ooh, I managed to drive over so many RDs. That was nice. All right, and that is actually quite a lot of low health righteous defenders, and actually the last of the bears is still keeping the bear fort strong, and I managed to outshoot Nessa. That was actually quite surprising. Looked pretty bad for a while. I think that the Wiggy was actually more hoping for the I don't know, more swarmy build for me, but because the tree is definitely not going to stop my large units. They're just going to come and smack everything they see. Little by little, poor barrier monk just can't deal with all this that is being thrown at it. So, all right, Birdly is next. Birdly, let's see how many units will manage to drive over. Ooh, that is quite a lot. A lot of road kills. I would like to have a separate stats for all the units you kill with the wagon. It's like a road kill achievement. Or like how many units you've killed with like brute smash when they know like launched into space or something. Birdly, good try. And now we have only bird. Quite interesting, very similar named people, but not sure if they are the same player. But uh, Bird is with a little bit of a different setup, and actually this one is looking a lot more strong and dangerous. A lot of the bears are on the verge of falling, but actually the knockback is what saved them. There is a lot of damage packed in the wraiths that were coming for me. We have Olaf next. And let's see if Olaf gets. Yep, Olaf got the other one, and I got the other battle wagon. But actually, it looks like it is not going to help me very much. Oh, I've managed to dislocate the ranged units and kill the spire. That might be a big problem for Mr. Olaf. But actually now we are in the ranged massive range phase, and Olaf just shoots and shoots and shoots all the way to 600 gems. Congratulations, Olaf. Directed energy is next. And oh, I think there was an attempt at counterplay from directed energy, but I would have probably moved the units a lot further. Yeah, because like this, well, actually, look at this. Everybody is dead. No, absolutely. I just missed the beginning of the fight. Maybe there were a lot of bots. I mean, bombs. But directed energy with the win. Woku is next. And let's see if he will be as successful. Those wagons will make you lose as they do spawn quite the levels. Well, I mean, like, yeah, that's the sort of also the weakness of the build. The build itself is pretty stupidly strong. The uh, brutes have 50% damage resistance from the power stones, and they also have, I think, the berserker ability. So they do massive amount of damage, and uh, the wagons, if you don't deal with the wagons, on the other hand, they will also do very nasty things. So uh, I think that this has proven to be a very good good build. Uh, and now we go back to the swarm, and I will read out the next contenders for the fight night, and we have Devas, Genwood Jasper, Seo Ray, Jerry Hu, I guess Taiwan TW, um, Bon Bon, Kiwi, and Gondi, Zekrom, Bengo, and Loki. So, uh, let's see. Starting with Devas. And actually, this is a quite a good pushback, and Devas with resilience, strength, and power to defeat the Zeus Swarm. It's not Zeus Swarm. I would call it Wrath of Zeo. Because definitely the swarm was inspired by his dog horrors, but definitely not exactly what he was building. But I do know that he's been using a lot of the Murder of Crows as well. So uh, Gavon Jasper, let's see how he will do. Yeah, yeah, that was just eaten and picked by wildlife in its terrible beauty. Seo Ray is next, and let's see how Seo Ray or Seo Ray will do against the swarm. So now we are exploding all of the mm, blessed bots, but RD Swarm with the Draining Spirit is actually a very good counter against the dogs. The dogs, they do a lot of damage, but uh, after that they are quite vulnerable. Jerry, who with another RD Swarm, a bit more traditional one. Uh, let's see if I manage to outchew him. The dire wolves are still there, which is a big important factor if I would have any chance. And nope, beefy enough, and it falls. I mean, I was to be honest thinking and designing this with enough ranged units in mind, but and it works exactly. So when it's mostly just melee, then there is a very good chance at defeating this. Bun bun. There we go. Another victory. Let's go to Kiwi. How will Kiwi do? Kiwi has actually quite a lot of ranged units, and Kiwi, at least Kiwi hasn't prepared specifically for this fight, I think, because uh, he wouldn't have Barrier Monk. But even non-specifically prepared army definitely can challenge uh, the swarm. Could I sign up with my level rank 12 army? Asks Drestat. Absolutely, the signups are closed for this week, but sign up before the stream next week, and I will play you this week. Most likely, I won't be able to play all of the matches because we are almost at well, we have about 38 minutes of the stream left, and I still have a bunch of rank 14 armies to go through, and today is a special stream with focus on hard armies and hard challenges. Uh, if I do have time, then I will play the lower ranks, and I do have different armies for lower ranks. Zekrom is next. Let's see how will he do against this the swarm. He is rank 16, uh, and let's see. The Actually, I think that such a high level Death Knight was a very good thing for Mr. Zekrom. Bengo and Loki left for this build. Let's see how it goes. Ooh, that is double untamed beast. Is yep, that is an acceptable answer to this question. Loki Loki with a nice big corner, uh, but yeah, the jumping crows. I would say that the ranged is not the best answer for this particular army, especially sort of ranged corners. Mm, not feeling it. So we have the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So Whisker is 10th. The next 10 players who will be fighting the Hearts and Minds are Revenger, Octo, Dodo, Vindaria, Ziliana, Saymora, Sarah, Yanis MS, Luvian, and Whisker. Ben Rubbles, well, sorry you feel that way, but yeah, and also not with that kind of language. Uh, Alright, let's see. How will Revenger do against Hearts and Minds? And, ooh, the two beasts. The two beasts just couldn't stand against those assassins. Wow. Uh, that build probably would have worked against the Swarm, but against the Hearts and Minds, Revenger was unprepared. What about Octo? Octo has participated in uh, at least in the last month, I would say, in every single fight night. Let's see how he will do. Octo with a quite large, beefy setup. Oh, he did manage to get off the blessed boom bot. I think that that will be that might be it. That might be enough to swing the tide, because this is really, oh, the last mind corruptor, and Octo with a nice win. And here are some gems, buddy. And we have Dodo next. Dodo, rank 169. Well, actually, his draining spirit is just draining a lot of his own units. But now my assassins ran into it, and yeah, Dodo's answer is also valid. It is a correct answer. Vindaria and Ziliana next. Let's see if they are as successful. Vindaria. Uh, oh, there we go. Very much ranged power, and yep, the assassins finish off the plague bearers with not much difficulty, and 50 gems go to Vindaria. Uh, City Buhey, hello. Uh, Ziliana, one of the battle heralds, trying to hold off against my uh, assassins and mind controller, and I think that this is pretty much in the bag for Ziliana. I don't think that even such hard-hitting assassins as I have would have any business in that corner with all the pushback and constant damage. Nice counter, great build. Congratulations. Seymora with more sort of melee heavy, and also, but actually this time I think it's going to be quite bad for me, because oh no, look at that, the mind controllers stayed alive long enough to take out the enemy with their own draining spirit. That was quite impressive and nice. Sarah, uh, Sarah with a whole bunch of beast power in the form of untamed beast, and actually almost managing to defeat me. I liked it a lot. The bit different setup, but actually worked quite well. Maybe if the beast would have been a bit more powerful, with a bit better, maybe even just power stones, it would have been different. Uh, this is not looking. Oh wait, I did manage to already take over the earth elemental, so now it's actually very hard to say. Yeah, the beefed up shield bearers were what kept Mr. Yanis alive and well. Very tight match actually. Hi James, how are you doing today? Ho 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 ho. Luvian with I like this. Now there is a clear counterplay over here. Uh, Luvian defeating defeating me for some nice gems. Congratulations. All right, and we have one, two, three, four, five, six players on rank 14. So we'll do the bears because bears are fun and we want to see how many if we can get to like well the maximum amount of bears. I mean of course it would be like if you would have 10 bears which is the theoretical maximum for two wagons, but let's see how it will go. Disker with a very tight soul pylon corner. I don't think that I have enough range to bypass the shield, and I don't think that. Actually, it was so close. Wow. If the bears would have survived to do to hit like one or two more times, could have made it, and that's just super strange against like that kind of build. You get some gems for losing. I had 150 left an hour ago. Yeah, you get 50. And sometimes they gave a little bit extra for cool attempt or like almost winning or yeah. Oh, this at least one of them is going to drive over a bunch of righteous defenders, and actually a very strong uh, very strong drops for me. Most of the bears are still alive, but that that burning is actually just completely murdering the bears. Thamus, congratulations. Oh, with Piritas, I think that there's going to be a lot of road kills. Oh, one blessed boombot at least. Second one got also activated quite fast. And it's also really nice to get of course, the Thorn Guards. Okay, this is actually was very close, but yeah, when you only have righteous defenders almost left, then chances are it's not going to turn out well against the brutes. The pushback is actually super strong. I don't think that people actually know the I mean this is one of the old FTS clans, first time spinners clans. So uh, I think it's open and people come in and go. So Dr. Heisenberg still have some bears left, and we have We have the ranged. Yep. We're just going to drum it out. Once the drumming starts, uh, the if the units need to run back, they're pretty much doomed. Z Republic. Oh, this is going to be a lot of. And actually, this is quite bad, I would say, sort of setup against my build, and I think that Z Republic is just not on the stream, perhaps, or perhaps I was just watching the stream and I just didn't see the I didn't see the Ember Fiends. The Ember Fiends just completely turned it around. I take it back. Say, Republic, your build worked. Even though it looked really bad when I managed to grab half of the army and keep them over there on your side of the field. But super super good finish for you. Congratulations. Valuk is the last, and it looks like Valuk is going to get 4 wagons to his name, and this is a ridiculous counter build, and I'm absolutely happy that we get to see that because 4 wagons on one side is just awesome. I wish that I could just make the whole army just nothing but wagons. I would totally do that, but unfortunately I can't exceed the amount of wagons on the field. But yeah, Valuk, that was probably one of the funnest wins of today, at least for me. So then we can go to. I'm not going to fight everybody. Most likely, rank 12 is going to be the one that gets left out, and actually quite a lot of other ranks. I will play what I can or who I can, uh, still while I have time. So we have rank 6, and and most likely it will be a lot more other ranks as well. There's 20 minutes, and it's and also it takes a while to be setting up armies. So uh, unfortunately, it is what it is. And even though it is absolutely uh, awesome to hang out with you guys, uh, you will need to wait till Sunday to come to the stream and spend time with lovely Sapphire. And what do we have in the chat? Howard the Alien at a PvE dungeon tower. Uh, that's a pretty good idea, but for now, what we're working on is a clan PvE. Um, and actually, I promised that I would talk a little bit about clan PvE, and currently, the idea is kind of kind of similar to what you see right now. So the encounter will be quite hard, but it will have its own idea or sort of weakness and strength. So some things, some units will be effective, some units will not be effective. Perhaps some things will amplify or some things will reduce damage. Um, you will need to spend time and try to figure out it as a guild, as a clan, uh, how to approach it and how to make the most out of it. Of course, the people who do the most sort of damage or effect towards the boss will get the rewards, but it is still a or it's still going to be a clan effort in the sense that everybody will share the rewards once the beast is defeated. And also, of course, when you have when you have well, I mean, first of all, it will be various bosses that will be changing, but also their sort of uh, properties will change. So they will have various properties that will affect them, and those will vary from time to time. And you will need to adjust to that. Chiller apparently needs to chill. Thank you, Zayo. And let's go to the next. Up, back here. There we go. And 5p, 5, 1. There we go. It's a lot of bears in the rank 7 with rank 7 dudes. Uh, X Creeper. Let's see how he does. Oh, oh, interesting. X Creeper has a lot of bombs. Not sure how that will work against what I have in mind, and didn't work too well, but good try. Now we have Gold Bear Club 17. I wonder if the bears from the previous army uh, um, bears from the previous army are hanging out at Gold Bear Club 117, but this is actually a quite nice stall. I do think that Mr. Gold Bear is going to take it this away, and he did. Let's change to different army though. Vanilla Bear, is it Cub? Yeah, Vanilla Bear Cub. Uh, Not sure how I feel about that setup. Was kind of, but I guess if it's actually more of a rushy armies, then the bomb was justified. Is the stream also recorded? Yeah, the stream will be available on YouTube once I am done over here. And Yug 1. This is looking pretty good for Mr. Yug. Hi Sebastian, not sure who's Polish here, but welcome anyway. If you have questions, do send them in English though. I don't really read Polish that well. Uh, there we go, some gems. We have 13 minutes left, and I think that that's just enough time for rank 8 matches, and that's it. We have 4 rank 8 people. And how many other languages do you speak, read? Well, I mean, kto z Polski? Kto is the same in Russian and Polish and probably a lot of other Slavic languages. Z is probably, well, in Russia it would be is, so it's just close enough that you understand, but definitely if it would be newspaper, if somebody would actually be speaking Polish, I wouldn't be able to understand. But with some things, some very simple things like Polish, Bosnian, Serbian, I can understand. Like I can catch some things out of it. Definitely not fully understand, not at all. But let's set up the last matches. Find Bay 21. There we go. Skull 8. And all right. I have my own corner over here. Yuval, Yuval. I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but he he was coming at me with a whole bunch of assassins. Uh, but I think that I will be. Oh, will I be in trouble? It depends if I manage to hit the uh, archers before they kill catapult. But it seems like, yep. Eventually, it did decide that it maybe wants to shoot at the at those pesky archers. Hey Ulther, is there any news on season PvP rewards and gold compensation for unused power stones end of era? Uh, is there any news on season PvP rewards? Um, if you mean, like, what do you mean by season PvP rewards? We are not planning to give any gold compensations for unused powers at the end of the era. There's no plans for that. Uh, But on the PvP side, I mean, Clan Wars is on the roadmap, and also today I was in a meeting talking about the initial sort of plans and designs for even some tournaments, which are not just uh, clan wars are in the far roadmap. Clan PvE is on the current roadmap. Just to clarify, also 2 hours of talking. Uh, Clan Wars is in the list of things that we want to do, not being developed right now. Really wish to join this rank 8 fight next time. Uh, are you thinking to nerf Paladin? Too much health, too much DPS and healing in middle ranks. He dominated. All people play with him. What rank are you playing in? Come talk about this on Discord. Actually, like maybe we need a different sort of channel even for that. But let's go to the next fight. What do we have here? Obson with double mythic setup. The bomb goes off. Oh my god, I just listened to the balances just when I reach rank 14 and you decide to go in RD build. You nerf them. Well, they do need fixes. I mean, it is a nerf, but also they are uh, going to stay very healthy, very beefy. I mean, the uh, health per rank is going a little bit up, and but they just won't be like this uh, answer to everything kind of thing. And then, okay, this one was empty. I think that I'll then play a new car with still this build. A new car with a swarm and double bombs. And let's see if I will manage to actually sort of out range out of DPS, but I kind of doubt it because of such a massive archer army versus only few of my own. Uh, yeah, a new car. Nice, nice, nice win. And I'm guessing that new car is participating. I think this is a car FTS account. I would assume so. Um, and then follow will get to fight my corner. All right, little by little. Oh, there's arcane archer and the uh, wow. That was so lucky, follow. So lucky. If only you would have. I mean, if only the catapult would shoot where it should. But congratulations on 300 gems. All right. So that was the last rank 8 opponent. The hour is pretty late. I'm going to end the stream for today, and on the weekend you will have another opportunity to fight and win and do cool stuff with Sapphire. At least for now, we're going to be going with 2 streams. Let's see how this develops in the future. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed it, and come join us on Discord if you haven't already, and see you next stream.